Welcome in yonder pilgrims and pilgrimettes. It's cocktail time, just as our forefathers did on the Mayflower. I'm Jesse Rass from Mixed Mornings, my partner MJ, and then the bringer all the way across the ocean of cocktail time, Mr. Tim Laird.
Happy to be here. I'll tell you what, it's a festive cocktail. This is a maple old fashioned, and I'll tell you what, it's delicious.
It smells amazing.
I'll tell you what, around the holidays, a little bourbon, a little maple. It's really good, easy to make, and I'll show you that. First of all, starts out with 2 ounces of bourbon. This time it's Old Forester, and that goes into my glass with ice. And I'm just going to slowly just stir this, a big cube. Then 1 teaspoon of maple syrup, a nice thick maple syrup. And you only need a teaspoon, not much, not much. And it is an old fashioned, so we got to have a little dash of bitters.
Of course.
That goes in, boom, maybe a couple, 3. Keep stirring, and then finally for the garnish, got to have an orange peel, but we want to add a little extra flair to this.
Okay.
So basically, I'm going to
got a lighter, guys.
Heat up the peel a little bit, and then we're going to actually just squeeze it. Boom. You see that? And then all those oils kind of ignite and go into your cocktail. And
I didn't know oranges did that.
It makes like a burnt orange kind of taste with it.
Ooh,
It really adds. You smell the orange zest.
Okay.
That zest, and it's. Okay. Oh, I mean, you smell it right away, especially when you bring it to your nose.
That's what you smell, the fresh.
Oh, there it is.
Okay, are we ready?
We're ready.
Okay, ready.
Wow.
Okay, that's good.
Now, it's bourbon forward because it's an old-fashioned.
I'm so thankful for this.
I know, isn't this delicious? And again, if you want to have a little more maple syrup than a teaspoon, add a little more. If you want a little more sugar and maple, you can do that.
There could be screaming kids right now. There could be, people arguing in the background about who gets what. I don't care.
This is a nice, because it is, like you said, bourbon forward. You get hit with the bourbon, but the aromatics from the orange.
And then all of a sudden, the maple will hit a little later on.
Comes a little later.
Wow. Get a little finish of that maple.
That's good.
And it really goes well together. And I'll tell you what, it's an easy old-fashioned because there's no muddling, no, working with the sugar and all that stuff. So this is simple.
You all talk amongst yourselves. I need a moment. I need a moment.
This is favorite. Now for those who go by what's in the closet and what's in the pantry, if we don't have real maple syrup, do we need to not do it?
No, you can do it with other. I mean,
are you trying to ask if you can do log cabin?
I'm just saying if you got log cabin in there,
hey, whatever you put on your pancakes works.
Okay.
So, I mean,
that's an important.
Well, because we learned that if you get the syrup, that kind, it doesn't need to be refrigerated. If you get real maple syrup, it
needs to be
refrigerated. Right.
We talked about that on the show before.
Right. No, that's the key to it. But no, I mean, you know what? Anything you put on your pancakes, that'll work. Even the ones that has a little butter flavor to it. That butter.
Miss Butterworth.
Oh, I wasn't going to name any names. You're calling her out, aren't you? Hey, Mrs. Butterworth, get in the
I see the way you stare at me with your little bottle in the mornings, judging me for my second helping of bacon.
That's right. Boom.
Yeah.
That might even be a little sweeter.
You know what? You know what would be good too is if you use that, then have a bacon garnish along with your orange. How about that?
Now it's a brunch food.
Now it's a brunch food
because you have the orange peel. There's your fruit. You get the bacon in there. That's brunch.
I'm telling you, better than pancakes. Rather than putting your syrup on pancakes, put it on your bourbon and enjoy it.
Put it in your drink.
You know what? Yeah.
Why not?
Well, since we're standing around the table and we have a festive cocktail here. I thought, Mia, I'm going to throw you guys on the spot.
Okay.
One thing you're thankful for this year. It's a Thanksgiving sort of tradition.
Honestly, I'm thankful we're able to do this and get together because after last year, to be able to get together and have some fun and make something to share with people.
We used to do this via Zoom, and it was
fun, but this is better.
Not so fun for you all, where you couldn't actually taste the drinks. Now you can taste, smell. It's like, oh my gosh, you can feel it and touch it, and that's what I'm thankful for, that we get to do this live, and you can actually. Then I can watch your reactions when you taste the drink, because I know I can tell which drinks you like and which ones you maybe not so.
There's only been like one or two, and Tim called us out on it afterwards. We're not talking about that one though, because we're talking about this one. Mine's a little bit cliche too, I guess, along that lines. But I'm thankful for good friends. Last year, we relied heavily on family, and I'm glad that we got to see them, especially me having a pandemic baby.
Oh, right.
Right.
But I'm really thankful for friends, getting to reconnect with friends and have times like this. This is technically work. At least that's what we tell the accountant.
Oh, yeah.
But I am thankful that we are able to get together and we're together and, that kind of thing and to have good people in our lives. So
I'll drink to that.
I'm saying, whatever you're thankful for, cheers.
Cheers.
And good headwear.
Well, I have a good head of hair, but, whatever. So we tried to end it on a high note. What are you going to do?